In this video, we discuss the new astrological cycle known as the Age of Aquarius and the changes this will bring to society. The Age of Aquarius is an astrological concept, referring to a period of time when there is a gradual shift in the orientation of the Earth's axis, known as the Earth's precession. These precessions are divided into 12 astrological ages, each lasting approximately 2,000 years. The Age of Aquarius is the age that follows the Age of Pisces. The exact timing of the transition between ages is a subject of debate, and there is no universally agreed upon date for when the Age of Aquarius officially begins. Some astrologers have said we entered the Age of Aquarius in year 2012, whilst others say we transitioned in 2021 or will be transitioning from 2025. Regardless of the exact date when Age of Aquarius begins, you will be able to see the new age when you begin to see and energetically sense a shift in human consciousness, characterized by increased spirituality, enlightenment, and a focus on humanitarian values. Here are the differences between the old age of Pisces and new age of Aquarius that we'll be entering, so you can be aware of the changes ahead. In the age of Pisces, the following 5 themes were prevalent in society. Number 1, religious dominance. The age of Pisces was dominant with organized religions, particularly Christianity. This period saw the rise and spread of monotheistic beliefs with a strong emphasis on devotion, spirituality, and faith. The rise and prominence of faith-based institutions such as churches, temples, and mosques also played a central role in guiding spiritual practices and moral values. Number 2, hierarchical structures. With Pisces being associated with themes of sacrifice and submission, societal structures during this age often reflected hierarchical and authoritative systems. Institutionalized religious and political hierarchies were prominent. Number 3, sacrifice and redemption. Pisces is associated with sacrifice, and during this age, sacrifice and redemption were viewed with importance, particularly in the context of religious narratives. People looked to spiritual figures and teachings for guidance on achieving redemption and a better afterlife. Number 4, suffering and compassion. The concept of suffering and the importance of compassion were prevalent during the age of Pisces. Religious teachings promoted human suffering, whilst also emphasizing the importance of compassion and empathy towards others. These teachings ultimately contributed to a sense of community and collective well-being within society. And finally, number 5, artistic expression. Pisces is linked to creativity and imagination. During this age, there was flourishing artistic expression, with religious themes often inspiring various forms of art, music, and literature. Now, in contrast, you will see the following key 5 themes in the current age of Aquarius. Number 1, technological advancements. Aquarius is linked to innovation and progress. Consequently, the age of Aquarius is a period marked by technological advancements, scientific breakthroughs, and the embrace of unconventional ideas. There is a rapid acceleration of technological progress, with new inventions and breakthroughs reshaping various aspects of society. A spirit of exploration and discovery is emphasized throughout society. Number 2, spiritual awareness. There is increased emphasis on spiritual awareness, intuition, and unconventional forms of spirituality. Society becomes drawn to exploration of alternative and diverse forms of spirituality through varied practices that go beyond traditional religious norms. Number 3, social change and activism. This age heightens the desire for social change and activism within society. People are more inclined to challenge existing norms and work toward creating a more progressive and inclusive society. There is a strong emphasis on social equality and increased efforts to address issues related to justice, human rights, and equal opportunities for society. Number 4, global connectivity and freedom. The age of Aquarius is a period of heightened collaboration and interconnectedness among the population. Increased global connectivity with advancements in communication technology fosters a sense of interconnectedness among people worldwide. The increase and ease of global connectivity also elevates individual freedoms, personal expression, and autonomy. This results in traditional societal structures being transformed. And finally, number 5, environmental and humanitarian consciousness. Aquarius is associated with a forward-thinking and environmentally conscious mindset. During this age, there is heightened awareness of environmental issues, leading to increased efforts to address climate change and promote sustainability. In addition, there is a shift toward humanitarian values, where the collective consciousness seeks the betterment of humanity as a common theme. In conclusion, now that you know the differences between the age of Pisces and the age of Aquarius, you concede that the change to the new astrological age will provide a collective shift toward a more inclusive and enlightened society, where we'll embrace change, celebrate diversity, and strive for a future where compassion, innovation, and a shared sense of purpose will guide our journey forward.
Okay. There's a difference. Things about to get real crazy outside. Hey, man, peace and love to all y'all out there, man. Much love to all y'all out there, man. All y'all out there going through something, I feel you. All y'all out there going through something and you still staying focused on what you got to take care of. Salute to you. Much love to you. Anybody out there who might have lost somebody, much love to you. Appreciate you for being you and staying focused on what you got to do. My heart go out to all y'all that might have lost somebody, or you might be going through some pain, some suffering. My heart goes out to you. Stay on the path that you on, though, because can't nobody fucking stop you. Nobody can stop you but you. Stay focused on your path. Stay locked in on your purpose. So as you saw in the video that I just played, there's a difference happening out here in the world right now. This age of Pisces, the Piscean age, is over with now. We are now shifting into the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius is the age of what you would say revelation. Everything that's out, that's been in the dark, it's all coming to the light. Everybody who's been doing somebody dirty or been doing people dirty, all that dirt is now coming to the light. This is why you keep seeing so-called scandal after scandal, allegations. This is why people are starting to be blown up, like in real time. Like it ain't even no hesitation no more. All these people are starting now to be exposed for the frauds that they are and the people that they have misled. Stay focused on what your purpose is. Keep your integrity. Don't get pulled into the quick scams and the quick fix money. Don't fall into these booby traps. They're really death traps. Don't fall victim to that, because people are out here literally preying on people's suffering, their lack of information. They want to actually learn something, but you have predators that are out here. They put stuff out to get people pulled into a narcissistic mentality without any facts behind anything that they talking about. So stay focused on truth. Stay focused on your integrity. Stay focused on your purpose. Don't think that you got to go outside of yourself to find yourself. All the answers are inside of you. You just got to go back inside yourself. That's where the answers is at. This is the yin and the yang. Look. The yin and the yang. And people, they day by day, you're going to start seeing more people get exposed. You're going to start seeing more people coming out. You're going to start seeing more allegations spreading. You're going to see more people from Hollywood. The thing is, it's not just locked into Hollywood. This whole entire world is going through a remake process. The earth is purging. The universe is purging right now. It's not just like, oh, it's just the entertainers. Oh, it's just the athletes. No, sir. Everything right now that's that's going against nature is being purged. Anything that's anti-truth is being purged right now. This is what time it is in this age of Aquarius. So we talking about this right here. The yin and the yang. Stay focused on self. Stay focused on principles. Stay focused on who you are. Building yourself up. Building your character. Building your principles up. Standing on business. Standing on your square. Standing on your circle. Stay focused. Don't get pulled into the scandals and the booby traps. You be inside your phone and Facebook. You be inside, you locked in Twitter and Instagram. And then before you know it, a whole 2 hours and went by and you didn't went to the Black Mirror. You didn't get pulled into the Black Mirror and 2-3 hours and went by. And all you've been doing is watching other people gossip on social media. Remember on the video right here, they was talking about technological stuff, right? Social media stuff. Droids, robots. Hey. So while they got us focused on all these different scandals, what they not talking about? So what they not talking about is they not trying to. They is the dark force. Let's get it clear. There is no person with some horns wearing all red that got a pitchfork that's waiting on us to do us dirty. That's an illusion. So in this age of Aquarius, you're going to start seeing people right in front of you reveal themselves as a dark entity, like a straight demon. You really going to start seeing it now, because all of the so-called blindfolds, they all coming down now. You seeing people out there, like I seen some videos, people send me videos about orbs, and they think it's UFOs and flying around in New York City and Jersey and whatnot on the East Coast. Fam, everything is coming out now. These are PSYOP military institutions. They trying to roll out Project Bluebeam. This is what they trying to do. They trying to get people sucked into these manufactured narratives to get people afraid to talk about alien invasions and stuff like that. They talking about cryptocurrency. Have y'all seen the latest? Y'all seen the latest on what they doing? Have y'all seen the latest on what's going on outside? Listen, man. This is what, again, we gotta, as a collective, we gotta start focusing on what we have to do, what we gotta take care of. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take care of that. Look at this. You say the video froze? IG tweaking with the video? Is they tweaking with the video right now? She say they froze the video. They tweaking with the video. Can y'all see the video right now? Okay. Let me know if it's good. Let me know if the video is still good, because y'all know IG. Y'all know the fake fact checkers. Y'all know what kind of nonsense they on. Y'all know that. Y'all know what they on. So let me just show y'all. We're going to go in. From the book, The Alchemist's Awakening. Check this out. Fam. Watch this right here. So in that age of Aquarius, right? All right. Look at this age of Aquarius right now. Look at this. What is it saying right here? On page, if you got this book, we on page 197. It's good? For sure. So check this out. If you a critical thinker, you're going to appreciate this. Check this out. Look. It says the organizing power of the ancient cycles of time mean we never see any negativity greater than we have invited in through our own free will. Remember, you are the one with the power. You the one. God is not outside yourself. The devil is not outside of self. You are the soul controller. You are the author of your own book. You the one. You the director of your own film. We're going to go in right now. Let's go. We're going to go in right now. Where you at? Turn me up, man. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and kick it off, y'all. We're going to go ahead and kick it off. Hold up. Let's go. So check this out. It say the Illuminati are guarding the ultimate treasure. The technology which would vastly improve the quality of all life on Earth. It says they are simply waiting for the cosmic proton energy to be made available in order to harness it. Watch this. Fueling this planet is the biggest issue, and as said before, cosmic energy will not be under the ownership of conglomerates or corporations. It is the philanthropic private companies which will bring together technology and new power sources and make it available for the people to own. It is the first steps to the new future. Yet individuals must be ready to be able to receive the possibility of fuel and energy not from here. See, this is what's going on. Yeah, this is what's going on. So while you might see so-called UFOs flying around on the East Coast, the West Coast, down south, wherever you might be. What's happening is we've already had so-called extraterrestrials here. They always been here. See, the thing is, we keep focusing on things. Things from this book right here. True World History, Humanity Saga. This finna blow your mind. Watch this. It says this right here. It says, people now place their devotion in the quote-unquote things that will take care of them, as well as in the people who bring them things. People sell their souls for quote-unquote things. All right, Age of Aquarius. They beg for more things. People put things ahead of all else, with the pursuit of things as the ultimate goal. People are lulled by things as they continually move further away from their own internal ability to express God mind creating through them. Gotta go back. You gotta go back to your God self. Look, you have to go back to your God mind. We as a collective have to start going back inside of self. We the ones gotta do it. We the ones that gotta do it. It's a dirty job sometimes, but we the ones that gotta go back inside the yin and the yang. That's yourself. You gotta go back in, man. You have to go back inside. You gotta go do that shadow work. What piss you off? What get on your nerves? How do you communicate with people when you get angry? Do you value principles? Do you value green pieces of paper? Are the green pieces of paper, is this all that you value? Can you be bought? You know what I'm saying? See, going back inside of self makes you start questioning all these so-called things that they put in front of us, right? So check it out. It says, mesmerized like a cobra, the outer world, now run by Luciferian energy, simply plays a tune that the entire group consciousness follows. They follow it without question. I was feeling that. It says this week they play eggs are bad for you, and the collective conscious mind sways to the music. It's like a cobra. The next week they play eggs are good for you, and again, without question, the collective conscious mind blindly follows. Hypnotically, slowly, methodically, minds are dulled and numbed to their own source until the people are led like the children of the Pied Piper into the river to drown. Ooh. They just gonna keep the blind following the blind. So in this age of Aquarius, all frauds are going to be exposed. So use your discernment right now. Anybody, even me, saying anything, do your own research. Look up everything. Don't just take nobody's word for face value. Look up everything. Whatever they're talking about, look it up yourself. Because it say things are the most important part of people's lives. They easily hand their children over to the care of strangers to raise them while they pursue their things. What would the children rather have? Things or their mother and father? Damn. See that? That's why you can't get caught up in things. See, things is outside of us. It says pursuit of things, fascination with things. It says this is what got humanity into trouble in the first place. Humanity wants to create. Humanity wants to be God rather than allow God mind to operate in and through it. Humanity follows the path of Lucifer, who wanted to be God. Humanity wants to be God so that humanity can think that it creates instead of being the vehicle through which God creates. Humanity is wrapped up in things. This is its distraction and imprisonment. Yeah. Caught up in things like advertisements. You know the whole thing with advertisements. The advertisements that we see on social media, on TV, the advertisements are designed. These people are sitting around in think tanks and they come up with these products to get us to be in consumer mode, to buy. If you don't got this, you ain't on shit. If you got this, you own something. If you ain't got this beauty product, then you ain't looking like you supposed to be looking. You see that? See, it's things. People are starting to get wrapped up too much into things. The age of Aquarius, all that shit being exposed now. Listen, divine feminine energy. That's y'all women's superpower. You don't need to buy so many beauty products. You are already beautiful because you got divine feminine energy. I seen this video, this African woman on there. I don't know where she was from, but she was like, no, she said black people hate theyself. But we know that we not black, we Moors. But she got a valid point though, because she was like, they put other people's hair on their head. And I looked at that like, why? Do you know that so-called black people, black women, so-called black women, they spend over $300 million per year on beauty products. That ain't got nothing to do with lipo, body enhancement, tummy tucks, breast reduction, breast enhance. It ain't got, that's extra. That's an extra. The BBLs and all that, that's extra. Do you realize that y'all women are so gorgeous with your natural look? Look, I'm gonna give you an example, right? How many times I'm gonna talk to the women out there? Peace. How many times have y'all went to the store, like on some, you saying like you on some bummy shit? You thinking that you dressing bummy, right? So you might got your hair in a ponytail. You might, now watch how this shit relate. You might go outside, you got your hair in a ponytail, and you might be making some runs. You running some errands throughout the day. You ain't really trying to look good and all that shit. You ain't trying to do none of that. You ain't got all your makeup on and none of that. You done just ran some errands, right? You thinking that you not even, you ugly for the day. Like you looking like, you thinking like you dressed down, you looking bummy, you looking a mess, right? How much of an attraction radar do you got even more because you dressing like that? Got some jogging pants on, maybe some jeans, a shirt or something. You feel me? You low key ain't even trying to really be seen like that. You know why? A lot of reason is because men are naturally attracted. Divine masculine energy is naturally attracted to divine feminine energy. So you might thinking that you bumming it whole time. To us as masculine men dealing with divine energy, we looking at that divine feminine energy. That's what we looking at. So we not caring about your hair, your makeup looking all, you ain't got makeup on. We don't care about that. It's crazy because when y'all outside, you women outside looking like that, to us, you might be more attractive because you're more natural. You see that? You're more natural. So that natural look that you got is attracting divine masculine energy to come to you to see how you doing. You feel me? That's what really goes on. And it's crazy because you can see in this book right here. You can see in this book right here. Right? You can see in this book, Behold a Pale Horse. It's a chapter in there where it's talking about how they want to depopulate society. And one of the main things that they was doing was to get the women to turn on the man. This is one of the main creations of Planned Parenthood, was to get the women to get the myth that they could have it all and they don't need the man. And to come out with this whole I hate man campaign. And even if they don't say they hate man campaign, they thinking like, I don't need to stay at home. I don't even need to listen to what a man say. It's all programming. See, all that's programming. But see, in this age of Aquarius now, all that shit is being exposed now. Divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy cannot exist without each other. Do you understand? We cannot exist without you, and vice versa. We need each other according to science, according to nature. Nature would not even be a thing if it didn't have diversity of divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy. This is the conflict and the clash that you got all these pseudo teachers. They out here and all these dating experts and dating whatever they is. They putting out confusion because they not going to the source. The source is divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy. That's the source. Then you go to the principles of that. What principles do you stand on? Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. These are the principles. And speaking of principles, you might be like, man, I don't deal with more science. Let me show you this. Let me just show you this real quick. You say you don't deal with more science. Okay, that's cool. Let me show you something. Let me just show you something. All right. Yeah, because they wanted to go there. People hitting me up. They was asking, can I build on this? So let's build on it. So if we go right here, they say they deal with Egypt. They deal with Kemetic science. So Kemetic science, the Maat, is harmony, truth, balance, right order, and justice. Now I want to show y'all how it correlates to Moorish science. See that? Harmony, truth, balance, right order, and justice. Egyptian Maat principles, right? Now we come right over here to Moorish adept principles. See that right there? So this is Moor science. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Harmony, truth, balance, right order, and justice. You see how we talking about the same thing? See that, right? We talking about the same thing. And this is all popping out in this age of Aquarius right now. And all these frauds that's out here selling their own people out, they all gonna be exposed. So just buckle up your seatbelt, get some popcorn. The majority of these people that's been out here lying, they gonna be exposed. Athletes, entertainers, so-called black educators, they all will be exposed. So just buckle up. Just keep watching. So as you see, the ancient Moors practiced them holistically on a daily basis. Talking about these right here. In ancient Kemet, Egypt, the system of Maat was founded upon the 3 steps of divine order, natural order, social order, as established by Allah in the days of creation. See that? This is what we're talking about. See, Noble Drew Ali, the prophet, he returned these ancient principles to the Moorish people. See? So all you gotta do is look at the principles that the Moorish adept principles, and then you look at the Egypt Maya principles. You feel me? We talking about the same thing. We have to bring ourselves as a collective back in harmony with nature. We out of bounds because we so busy chasing this right here. Real shit. We then fell off because we've been chasing things. We've been chasing material. We have been advertised to death chasing material things, thinking that that's going to solve the problems. It don't solve the problems. Materials don't solve the problem. They like a Band-Aid. All right. They ain't going to stop the bleeding but for so long. It says now it is time to remember that you are simply the vessels through which God mind creates. Stand still. It say, hold up. It say stand still and allow this intelligence to move through you rather than going seeking. Be still. This does not mean to sit in silent meditation for endless hours. This means to acknowledge the inner connection from which you are not separated and have never been separated. See, this is what the so-called dark ones, they want us to do. They want us to be mesmerized like a cobra, chasing the outer world, chasing these, chasing material, chasing, you know what I'm saying, cars, and all this type of shit. But check it out, though. It says, everyone is so distracted in the process of procuring their things that no one has time for any self-exploration. Gotta go inside self. They let others explore and then quote unquote trust, not even having a clue about whom it is that they trust. Just trust anybody. They might got 2 million followers or something on social media, and the majority of people will trust their words instead of looking at their character, looking at the words that come out their mouth. You feel me? Look, so it say, we work and struggle day in and day out to pay our bills, give our children a better life. But who benefits from our work? The top of the pyramid. They are supported by our efforts, with our labor, by our taxes. They have incomes that are unimaginable to most people. They have the finest that the world has to offer. They started creating things, and they believe that the things are theirs. They believe that we are their slave creations. They telling us what they think about humanity. The they is the dark force, if you had to give it a name. See that? And no longer, it says, you no longer eat according to the season, climate, geographical region, or the need of your body. Many indigenous fruits, vegetables, and vegetation are no longer in existence. They control your eating habits, spending habits, clothing habits, and social habits. They gently lead the lambs to slaughter, and you obediently follow. They say, no one takes anything from you. You give everything to them. All internal power and knowledge you hand over on a silver platter. They already control your mind. Now they only want to make it official instead of secret. A little chip in your brain will make you smarter. Why rely on your mind when you can rely on the chip? You have been lulled into a dull complacency. You take the short term, they take the long term. They plan for decades and centuries, slowly and patiently, as you are led away from your idea of the creator and slowly embrace theirs. That shit over with now. You know why it's over with? You know why? Because we're going back to that God state of mind, that God self, that I self law and master. See, this is what we going back into right here. We starting to go back into this. Yeah. We starting to go back to I, self, law, and master. You the master. But you got to remember that you are the master. Hey, you know what's crazy? On the fly with it. You know what's crazy? We was in a barbershop day before yesterday. Right? I'm gonna pull y'all into my world, right? We in a barbershop the other day. We watching The Last Dragon. We watching Bruce Leroy, right? Bruce Leroy didn't even want really no smoke with Sho'nuff. Sho'nuff, he was so stuck in his ego. You know what I'm saying? He was just on some man, I'm the master. Bruce Leroy the whole time was just chilling. He wasn't even on shit. He was cooling. But see, he knew that he was on business. Sho'nuff, y'all remember the movie Last Dragon, right? Sho'nuff came to the show, right? He in the movie theater. He in the show. He was like, he came in there on that bullshit. Like, man, I'm the master. Woo, ain't nobody better than me. So somebody in the show was like, they was like, you ain't better than Bruce Leroy, right? So he showed up, turned around and shit on some, what? Who you talking about? So everybody else who knew what Bruce Leroy was on, because he was low key. Just because somebody low key, that don't mean they own shit. All right. You really own something when you ain't got your reputation precedes you. You ain't really got to say too much. That's how you know you one of them. When you ain't really got to say too much and other people, they gonna vouch for you because you really stand on business. You really a positive person. You got principles. You got character. You on real shit. Bruce Leroy chilling, eating his little food, has little Chinese sticks and shit, little chopsticks. He maxing. Nah, show enough on some ego shit, arrogant shit, right? Bruce Leroy like, man, I don't even know who you is. I don't even fuck with you like that. That's how the whole shit kicked off. But towards the end, Bruce Leroy, he found himself. He went into his God self. He went inside himself. And he remembered what his teachers was telling him. Bruce Leroy, I'm talking about. His teacher was telling him, it's only one place that you ain't looked. And it's there. Only there that you gonna find the master. Hold up. Matter of fact, we got a receipt on that. Hold up. We got a receipt on that? Hold up. Let me see. Let me see some. Hold up. Let me see some. Let me see if we can do it. Cause you know IG be hating. Let me just see how Leroy had to go inside himself. Hold up. Oh, this shit crazy. Hold up. Where you at? Let me just show y'all this. He talking crazy. See?
There is one place that you have not looked, and it is there. Only there that you shall find the master.
You sure look like a master to me.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?
See that right there? See? Look at his face. Look at his face. He was talking all that crazy shit. Look. Now look at him now. Bruce Leroy, he went inside himself. He went within. His teacher told him, it's only one place you ain't looked at. And it's there, only there, that you're going to find yourself. You're going to find the master. He was looking for the master outside of himself. He already was the master. So when he found himself, he glowed up. He glowed up.
Who is the master? There is one place that you have not looked, and it is there. Only there that you shall find the master.
See?
You sure look like a master to me.
See? She said, you sure look like a master to me. Everybody was telling him. Everybody is telling you. You are already that. You see how he said, I am? See that? You see how Bruce Leroy said, I am? When dude asked him, who's the master? I am. See that? Once you say these two words together, the next word out your mouth is going to come to life. See, this is the power that we have to start tapping back into. We got to really start tapping back into the God self that is inside all of us. We gotta tap back into that, because words, this is words now from the book by Manly P. Hall. The sacred magic of the Kabbalah. Check this out. Crazy. Hold up. Let me throw this on the charger. We finna go in. Let me throw this on the charger. We finna go in. Let me throw this on here. Give me 1 second, man. Let me throw this on here. Let's go in. Let's go ahead and kick it off. Let's go ahead and kick it off. Check it out. Let's go ahead and kick it off.
I'm about to head out, but before...
Let's go ahead and kick it off. So look at this. This right here. What did he say? I'm feeling that song too. Ha, appreciate you. What do you say right here? It say, if you got this book, we on page 19. What it say? It said, everything is created by a word. Everything is created by a word. Salute, Moor. Everything is created by a word. You know how powerful you are? This is why we can't play around with our words. We got to start really being on business with our words. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't fuck around. It's one thing if you playing around and shit. You talking shit. That's different. You know what I'm saying? We talking shit. That's different. You know what I'm saying? But if you really on, I ain't talking about when you just talking shit. I'm talking about when you really own that. You know what I'm saying? You really having a real conversation. Stand on your God self. You got to go inside here. You got to go inside. I am great. I am magnificent. I am beautiful. You feel me? You got to go inside. I am intelligent. I am genius. You got to go inside here. You got to go inside here. I am phenomenal. I am master. You got to go inside here. This is the age of Aquarius, though. This is what's happening. Look, this is literally what's happening outside. You got people that's going to stay stuck in their beliefs, and you got people that's going to start transitioning to the Great Awakening. This is what's happening outside. People right in front of you. You going to be talking to them, and they going to be so stuck in their belief system, they not even going to open their mind up to higher consciousness. This is what we talking about. So it's like you literally are looking at somebody and you talking around them because they can't even compute what you talking about because they don't want to. They could if they wanted to, but they got cognitive dissonance though. They don't want to. They could though, because everybody got God's self inside they self. So it say, this word is a rate of vibration and is said to be the true name of the thing or body which it builds around itself. We talking about words now. All right. Everything that come out your mouth can build something. It can manifest something, or it can destroy something. All right. It say, we may say that bodies are spiritual thoughts, but put into words. The letters of the alphabet, which form the constituents of words in the physical world, are the chemical elements. No, the constituents of words in the physical world are the chemical elements. Therefore, our forms are words made up of a certain number of chemicals. An example of this can be studied firsthand by the advanced student who sees the word forms created by the rates of vibration of a person's voice. For man is a creator on a small scale, giving a certain degree of immortality to his thought words. See that? His thought words, his thought forms, his word pictures. This is man and woman. This ain't just man. This is universal. This is man and woman. Man and women have to reconnect their God consciousness back. That's the whole, look, to make it basic, that's the reason why this piece of paper right here, they trying to go to crypto. They trying to go to Coinbase, Bitcoin, all this digital asset bullshit. Because this piece of paper is the last remnant. If you looking at something like, why is this pyramid capstone disconnected from the rest of the temple? This is it right here. Because this is disconnected because, again, the dark force, the puppets, they want us to chase things, materials, chase things that don't fulfill our soul purpose. They don't fulfill our spiritual purpose. That's why this capstone right here is disconnected, because this is your God consciousness. This is your God self. And if you turn this around right here, you will see that. Look in the shadow area right here. See the shadowy area right here? You will see a number right there. You see it? It's right there. Can you see it? It's right there. Hold up. Can you see it? It's right there. You looking at the circle 7. Right there. You looking at the circle 7. Where's that book at? I don't even know where it is right now. Hold up. You're looking. When you look at these pieces of paper, they got all kind of clues on these pieces of paper. All kind of clues are on these pieces of paper. You look at this, you looking at the circle 7, which is right here. And what is 7? 7 is the number of the perfect man and perfect woman. So the great shift on this planet is the reconnection of the capstone that has been deliberately, systematically disconnected from all humanity. This capstone with the eye. Some say it's a dark thing, it's a negative thing, but if you pick up this book, the Kabbalion, it goes into that. See that? It goes into the principle of polarity. What is polarity? Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. Like and unlike are the same. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. Extremes meet. All truths are but half truths. All paradoxes may be reconciled. So when you look at this, we taught that this is money and you gotta have these right here to be anything on this planet. That's brainwashing and manipulation. Because before there existed these green pieces of paper, you still had civilizations that was prominent, that was dominant. You still had humanity working together. When this was introduced as the so-called money on pieces of paper, that's when shit started to go crazy and go left. And they put the signs and the symbols because, again, the dark force, the dark Illuminati, they have to tell humanity what they're doing before they do it. Because it gives humanity a chance to have to use their free will, to accept it or not, or reject it. That's the free will that Allah has given all of us, to accept or reject. We've been colonized and conditioned to accept instead of reject what this is. So this right here, the eye, there's a positive side to this, not just negative. They try to make it on TV and social media look like this is the eye of the devil and Satan. Nah, that's if you go on the dark side. But if you're dealing with positive light, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you're looking at the circle 7. You're looking at the golden capstone. You're looking at your knowledge, your nationality, your heritage. Connect back to the rest of your temple. That's it right there. That's the polarity. That's what's going on. Hold up. See, I was feeling that. Let's go. That's the polarity. Everything dealing with polarity on the planet. Everything dealing with vibration on the planet. See? Everything on the planet is dealing with vibration. Everything is dealing with energy. Vibration says nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. Especially the unseen vibration of words. Words vibrate. Hold on, let me pull bro up. Real quick. Hold up. Where you at? Let me pull bro up. Let me see what he. Let me pull bro up. Check it out. Pull bro up real quick. Check this out. Check this out.
In all women. Devil only knows what you hear. God only knows what you think. That's why intention is powerful.
Hold up.
That devil only knows what you hear. God only knows what you think. That's why intention is powerful.
Check it out.
So when people manipulate me with their words and start talking,
check out the bro Walker.
I just listen to the vibration of it. Devil only knows what you hear. God only knows what you think. That's why intention is powerful. So when people manipulate me with their words and start talking, I just listen to the vibration of it. If it vibrate low, it's a lies that
See
most
that?
man won't.
See?
Devil only knows what you hear. God only knows what you think. That's why intention is powerful. So when people manipulate me with their words and start talking, I just listen to the vibration of it. If it vibrate low, it's a lies
If it vibrate low, it's some lies there. It's a whole lot of fast talking people out there. But their words, you could, if you once you start getting in tune with the vibration, the energy, and the frequency, once you start getting in tune with that, and you start reading more into energy, frequency, and vibration, you could start. You can just feel what they saying. Like, nah, it's just off. You could just tell. It's like somebody grabbing a cat by the tail and just swinging the cat around. But with them talking, you could tell it's just off. Like when they talk this racism and they playing white supremacy and they talking about black agenda. When they talk like these different things, it's off. Everything is off by what they're saying because their words don't line up with nature. There are no black people, white people, yellow people, orange people, green people. They don't exist. There's no orange, yellow, red, white, black national flag on the planet. It doesn't exist. So the age of Aquarius is letting all this information start to come out now. Everything is coming out now. So again, you're going to be looking at people. You're going to be wanting to talk and you want to let some real information out to maybe somebody that you care about, maybe like a loved one or something. You might be really trying to get them some real information and they going to look at your ass like you tweaking because you telling them real shit that they don't either want, they don't want to research it, or they just so cognitive dissonant that they don't care. They comfortable being in an invisible cage. They don't even realize they in the cage. This is the seen and the unseen world. Some people are so comfortable day in, day out, living their life, but they complain the most. They put themselves in an invisible cage. They the ones that got the key to get out the shit. But they not looking at it like that. They looking at it like they chasing things. They chasing these. They chasing drip. They chasing cars. They chasing chicks. You got chicks chasing man. You got people. People are just chasing anything to comfort something inside that they miss. They think that they missing. Whole time, all they got to do is go inside here. This is where it's at. If you go inside here more than you chase these, you going to be able to attract these by going inside here. Everything has an attraction. Everything on this planet has an attraction. It has a magnetism. Once you go inside here and here, you can attract anything that you're looking for. Whatever it is, you're going to be able to mentally attract it by who you are. Whatever you put out, it's going to come back. And what you put in, you the one that's putting that out there. Whatever you put in here, you put out. And whatever you put out is going to come back. So we as a collective got to start putting more of that realness inside here. Forget about chasing all this material and watching all these celebrities. They preying on us to be locked in social media, TV, movies, entertainment, athletes, scandal, gossip. They want people to be like that because it's low vibrational. It's not high vibrational. It's not dealing with love at all. How many people could you ask right now? Right? How many people could you ask like right now? Like, what is the definition of love? What's the definition? What's the definition of love? Like, for real. Like, what is it? See? And that be part of the problem because you got people out here. They seeking love in materialism instead of first, material can't give you what you're really missing. If you say you missing something, Yeah, you might get you something new. You gonna be cool for a little hot little minute. You gonna be decent. But that ain't gonna fulfill that hole that's missing inside here. See, material ain't never gonna fulfill the hole that we missing in here. It don't matter how much material you get. That's why a lot of these so-called celebrities, they end up offing themselves. They end up being drug addicts. They end up being like, damn, how you got all this? How you got all this? And miserable. Because the money, the drip, that ain't gonna make you happy. That ain't never gonna make you happy. To the point where you like, I'm good. I love myself because I love myself. Not I love myself because I got drip. I got the house, the big car. I got all these different little toys and whatnot. I could go on the boat and the yacht and all the helicopter. That ain't gonna keep you happy, bro. That ain't gonna keep you happy. It's just not. Look. Check this out. Right here. Look at this. Because your health is more expensive than these right here. You having good health is more expensive than this could ever do. Because if you on your deathbed, you will pay whatever to get healthy. Whatever to get healthy. See that? So your health is more expensive than this. Our health, our mental health, our physical health, our spiritual health, our emotional health is more valuable than these could ever be. Way more valuable than these could ever be. Ever. So obviously these can't be your priority. See that? This can't be your priority. Your mental health is more valuable than this. Your physical health is more valuable than this. Your spiritual health is more valuable than this. You know what I'm saying? This is why Bruce Leroy said, I am. I am. So I, self-law, am master. Master. See that? And master, the master sign is dealing with the fall, the winter, the spring, and the summer. This is the value. The value is the knowledge and what you do with it. See, that's the valuable thing on this planet. All of us are gods and goddesses having a human experience on this planet at the same time. But every experience, because every person is different in their experience. But we all connected. Ain't it crazy? We all come from source, which is Allah, but we're all having a different human experience on the same planet. Islam. This is how crazy it is, though. And again, if we're going to language, right?
That most men won't tell you.
If we're going to language, check this out. Where we at?
Proof that most men won't tell you.
Let me show y'all this.
Honey.
Check it out.
And maybe I should tell you something. Those of you that say Black Lives Matter, I feel sorry for you. Do you really believe you have a black life? Do you want me to read to you the meaning of black? Who called you black? Shouldn't you have rejected that from the beginning? A contradiction, a bundle of contradiction. You refuse Negro and nigger. But that's what black is. So you took the English version. Negro means black. And you know what black is? Tell me, have you ever seen black? Do you know the meaning of black? Black means the absence of color. Absence of color. Absence of good. Absence of light. Absence of direction. That's the meaning of black. Black is not a color. It is the absence of color. That you are sick. Don't you understand it? So now you call yourself Black Lives. And maybe I should tell you something.
That's something to think about right there. That's something to really think about. Now, think about what he just said. And according to science, black means death. Black means the absence of light. Think about that. Now, when we talk about stepping into the age of Aquarius, you're stepping into knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So when you stepping into knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you have to start, we as a collective have to start being conscious of the words that we choose to identify and use for ourselves. So when you say, I am, think about it now. Think about it. When you say, I am, then somebody would say they black. Think about that. The absence of light. So just think how mentally, ill it is not to say that. Or I am yellow, or I am orange, or a hybrid European saying that I am white. Think about how insane that is for somebody to say. Colors are adjectives. They're not living things. They're actually inanimate objects. This is an inanimate object. This is a black speaker. This is a black book cover. This is a black phone case. All right, let's go right here. Let's go right here.
You know,
With
Hold up. Let me show y'all something real quick. Hold up.
honey, you know, wherever the
Watch this right here. What was that at? Oh, okay, hold up.
with
Hold up. What was you at? Let me go here. Check this out.
The language that we usually use is called connotative.
Check it out.
The language that we usually use is called connotative linguistics, which is introduced into societies where people are held to servitude so that their own language traps them. Because all scholars around the world, they have all the dictionaries, but they particularly have Oxfords. Now, because Oxfords always by rule go into the etymon. Whereas some of your lighter or cheaper dictionaries will give you classification. You'll give you classification and will give you bracketed etymon, but it will be limited. The first thing you do when you look up a word in a proper dictionary is you go to the part of speech which will come directly after the word, which will be abbreviated or either written out in italics. The first thing you do with the word is plug it into its proper mother or matrix. You look up the word black, right? You're going to see right after it's going to have ADJ, which means what? Adjective, which means it's not a noun, which means it's not a person, place, but in law and in standing and in contract, you would fail all the time. You understand? Right. Which makes us incompetent. Now, black is an adjective. It's an old English word. So then you go to the appendix of any dictionary and it'll take you to the 1400s, which means in that form, it doesn't go past the 1400s. So all scholars know when you go past 1400s that word in this form does not exist. The language that we usually use, the language.
So peace to Grand Sheik Taj Tariq Bey. Age of Aquarius. What's starting to happen is the unseen is starting to be seen. You see? A lot of things have been in the dark, but this age of Aquarius ain't playing. So all of the fake frauds, they will be exposed in this age. So this is about 2,100 years. 2,100 years of exposing. It's a whole lot of stuff that's going to make, if you not grounded or getting grounded in principles, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, if you're not dealing with nature, science, facts, history, law, constitution, if you're not dealing with evidence, you might crack up out here. Because your beliefs, all your beliefs inside your head, all the beliefs that you might hold dear and tight, they're going to be tested. And then more than likely, they're going to be obliterated. That's the age of Aquarius. It's the age of revelation. So look, somebody might be like, man, I don't care about all that. I identify as a spirit and I identify as whatever I want to. Okay. You might think that in your head, You might tell yourself that in your head, but let me show you this right here. Let me give you some facts behind what's really going on in reality, not your head. All right. It says that plain and simple, if you claim that you are black, or if you allow others to classify you as such, and you do not correct it, then you have agreed to servitude, bondage, slavery, and death in the eyes of the universe, seen and unseen. So it does matter what you call yourself, and it does matter what you allow somebody to classify you as. It does matter. If it didn't matter, then why would you be stuck on black? And why would hybrid Europeans be stuck on white? See, this is the main curse or mark that has been placed on our people, that has been socially engineered by European colonists and empowered by their Caucasian contemporaries. This is what these sellout black leaders, these sellout black advisors and sellout black educators, this is what they are here teaching. They're teaching a curse. Because they got a big platform on social media, more people listen to them without doing no fact checking. They just go along because it sounds good. These people know how to play off people's emotions. It says black is the lowest status on the political scale, and it symbolizes the dregs of society. Damn. So black symbolizes the lowest in society, the dregs of society, the lowest of the low, the bottom of the bottom when you identify as black. It says the originals of the earth of this section of the hemisphere have accepted this spirit. See, it's a spirit. People love talking about spirits and spirituality, but they don't want to accept the fact that words are energy, frequency, and vibration. Words are energy, frequency, and vibration. This is why Grand Sheikh Taj Tariq Bey said what he said. This is why he said what he said.
Which is the language that we usually use is called connotative linguistics, which is introduced into societies where people are held to servitude so that their own language traps them.
So that their own language traps them. Our people have collectively accepted a black spirit. The black spirit is death. Look at the conditions of our people in society. Do it look like all of us are up and up? Or do it look like everybody else? Hold up. Or do it look like everybody else that come over here, everybody else that come over here, come up? That's what it look like. That's what it's been. Do it look like that, or am I just making this up? The people that got these giant platforms that pump out this pro-black bullshit, that talk this African-American, Pan-African, cosmic black bullshit, it look like they doing real good. But the people in the congregation, the pastors, the ones that's not sitting up there on the podium, you come outside them buildings and it's tore up outside. What do that look like? What do that look like? You in the hood like I'm in the hood. I'm in Iraq. I'm in Chicago. So I drive past these giant churches and these places that these people in here supposed to be preaching the word of God. And these people over here talking about prosperity and crypto and the black economics. When you come outside, it's tore up out there. Tore up everywhere. But somebody that come over here from Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Hindustan, somebody come over here from Ireland, hybrid Europeans, they come over here from Germany, they come over here from Ukraine, they get a loan, they get a house, they got EBT, 13,000 on the EBT card, they got all type of shit going on. And the people who are the OGs, the original Moorish people on this land, in the Americas, out here struggling? What? Now, if you just thought about that with common sense and critical thinking, how can the people who from here be struggling And people that come over here from all other parts of the world, they come over here and they flourishing. They got businesses cracking. They got all type of stuff going on. All type of positive stuff. Islam, Moor. They got all type of stuff going on that's positive for they people. So you trying to tell me that we can't get that same prosperity in our community amongst our people? One of the main reasons is the curse of black. Our people have accepted the black spirit. Word association is real. Energy is real. Vibration is real. Frequency is real. Black has a negative connotation attached to that word. So when you say you are black, you're associating yourself with everything that black means. Wicked, evil, dreadful, dirty. Look at the word association. The Black Plague, Black Death. Look at the Black Lung, the Black Ages. Just look at what's associated with that word. It's word connotation. It's nothing positive. Anger. Look at what's attached to that word black. So it can't be like on some, I'm just gonna say a word. To me, I'm gonna make it beautiful, even though the word mean evil. See, this is the spell that's being broken in this age of Aquarius. It's a black spell. It's a black spirit. This is why more than likely, when you're dealing with somebody who misidentifies as black, if they lack knowledge of self, they're gonna be angry, upset. Let me show you. They're going to talk to you crazy. See? It says they have accepted this spirit. And in turn, they have become possessed by anger, jealousy, greed, hatred, and are essentially dead. Now, let me know if I'm wrong. The last time that you came across somebody that misidentified as black, like say you went to go get some food, customer service, or you went to the store to get something, and a person that misidentified as black, if you was just to ask them, what do you identify as? And they said they was black. Did they have an attitude? Were they angry for no reason? Do people that misidentify as black, are they jealous as fuck? Are they greedy as hell? Do they show hatred towards each other? This is the curse. And again, it's seen and unseen. Words are unseen. This is why it's magic, because you can't see the words that come out your mouth. You can feel the words that come out your mouth. The words that come out our mouths have an effect in the universe. It's called cause and effect. Cause and effect is a vibration. This is why you never call yourself, misidentify yourself as a black person. It is a curse. It is the lowest frequency, energy, and vibration that you can be. You're essentially calling yourself a corpse. You're a walking dead corpse. You're the living dead. And the dark force feeds off the living dead. Just like the scene in the Matrix, where Morpheus was telling him. He's like, you got to go up. When he said, once you open your eyes up and you look at all them the fields, and you see them thousands of endless cubicles. That's what he was talking about. People that's in cubicles, they don't even realize they're in cubicles. You feel me? Islam. It says, hence, he or she is held responsible by karma for these invisible creations. Everything is created by a word. Don't it say? For all y'all Bible thumpers out there, all y'all scripture readers and Bible thumpers that's out there. Don't it say in the Bible how the word, God is the word is God. And the word first was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. That's in the scripture. I mean, it says that. So that would mean Everything that comes out of our mouth has the ability to create or destroy. The problem with our people is getting our people to see that. How can you get somebody to see something that's unseen? Yo. This is the problem and a solution. Getting our people as a collective to recognize something that they cannot see. They cannot see. No one can see words. This is why it's so difficult, because you can't see it. This is why it's a dark spell. You cannot see the words that come out your mouth, but they have an effect in the universe. They're seen and unseen. They're spirits. They're energy, frequencies, and vibrations attached to every word in the alphabet or every word in a language. Every letter of the alphabet has its own connotation. It has its own sound. Sound. Acoustic sound, digital sound, it has a vibration and energy attached to it. Black is the lowest energy, frequency, and vibration. White is not a color in a sense. White is a vibration, energy, and frequency of positivity. Black is the polar opposite. Energy, frequency, and vibration. It's negative. It has nothing to do with skin pigmentation. It has nothing to do with you think that black is beautiful and the cosmic blackness. Yeah, the sellout's going to tell you that. The sellout's going to tell you anything to sell a ticket. They're going to sell you anything to sell a ticket. To get you to pop out to a little show or something. You notice how these people that talk about black and racism and white supremacy, you notice how none of these people ever bring out a law book. They never bring out a dictionary. They never bring out a receipt on nothing. They just get in front of the camera and they start talking. Nobody ever thinks to ask them, hey, where'd you read that at? Can you show me a reference, a book receipt? A document? Can you show me something that can verify what you talking about in real time so we the people can see it? Don't nobody think that. But see, in this age of Aquarius though, it's lit. So everybody on that right now. Everybody like, nah, I'm not finna trust or believe in nothing you talking about. I need to see receipts about what you talking about. Right. They get upset. When you ask them, hey, let me see a receipt on that. Give me a book reference on that. Speaking of receipts, though, we got a gang gun. Look at this. We got a gang gun. Check this out. It's crazy how Asians know that they Moors. Watch this. Watch this right here. And the one they be talking about, Dr. Ben, Dr. John Henry Clark, how they be talking? Look. Watch this. Because they love bringing up Dr. Ben and they love bringing that up like these people ain't got like videos where you could bring them up and see what they was talking about, right? Check it out. Check this out.
But Dr. Ben was our leader. He wasn't just the teacher of the now, he was the leader of the whole group. But Dr. Ben was our leader. He wasn't just the teacher of the now, he was the leader of the whole group. Dr. Jeffries didn't do nothing Dr. Ben didn't approve of. That's the way we were. Clark didn't do nothing out of the women that Ben disapproved of.
Hold up. What happened? Phone got so hot, that shit start cooking. Hold up. Let's go. You know how they love bringing up Dr. Ben. We got Dr. Ben books over here. We got Dr. Ben books over here. See? We got plenty of Dr. Ben books over here. We got a gang of Dr. Ben books over here, fam. Gang of them. There's like 4, 5 of them over here. But this is just one of them, though. See that? Let me just show you this. Dr. Ben. They love bringing up Dr. Ben, but they don't go into what he's talking about. Shout out to Boston. Let's go and see what Dr. Ben was talking about. Yeah, they say Dr. Ben was one of the pioneer teachers. So it says, hear it from the horse's mouth. Dr. Ben, we were called, this is a quote now. We were calling ourselves Moors. He spelled it and he spelled it again. Dr. Ben, right? They love bringing up Dr. Ben, don't they? Let's get into it.
There came a time in 1506, after we lost power in Spain. The Africans ruled Spain from 711. We were calling ourselves Moors. M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S. We were calling ourselves Moors. M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S. We were calling ourselves Moors. M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S. We were calling ourselves Moors. M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, I'm just a messenger. They love bringing up Dr. Ben and what Dr. Ben brought, and Dr. Ben was one of the pioneers of the teachings. But when you show them receipts on what Dr. Ben was talking about, you see that Dr. Ben just said what he just said. I mean, he just said that out of his own mouth. This ain't me. You feel me? This ain't somebody else that's saying it for Dr. Ben. This is actually Dr. Ben himself saying what we called ourselves. So for all of the black educators, you might want to sit your ass down and actually look up what Dr. Ben was talking about. All y'all that be thinking that you so-called black educators, by you misidentifying as a crayon color, you automatically disqualified from any dictionary because you don't even match the definition, because human beings can never be adjectives. Human beings are nouns. You automatically disqualified yourself. What you talking about? What are you talking about? Let me know what you're talking about.
M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S. We were calling ourselves Moors. M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S. We were calling ourselves Moors. M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S. We were calling ourselves Moors. M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S.
So Dr. Ben was saying we were calling ourselves Moors, and he spelled it out for him. Yeah. He even spelled it out, actually saying that Moor has variations to it. Moor is not just spelled M-O-O-R or M-U-U-R. It's not spelled like that. It's 60 variations to the spelling of the word Moor. Hold up, you need a receipt. You need a receipt. You need a receipt. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Nature knows no color line. Here's another scholar. Then you say J.A. Rogers. You ever do a little knowledge on J.A. Rogers? J.A. Rogers was dropping ether. Check all J.A. Rogers books out. Fire. So that's Dr. Ben saying we calling ourselves Moors, right? So for these people out here confused, because we ain't confused. The people that made the chess game, you see the hybrid European over here serving the drinks. See that? See the hybrid Europeans, they're not white people. They're hybrid Europeans. They're Slovakians, Slovenians. You see? Nothing's new under the sun. Don't ever call these people white people, because white means purity. White means God. White means the ruler of the land. So you trying to tell me that these people ruled over us? You trying to tell me that these people, you calling them white, means the ruler of the land. So are they your ruler? Are they your God? So why would you, from this point forward, why would you ever call somebody your ruler? Because that's what white means. These black miseducators ain't going to tell you that. They going to tell you the white man and the white woman, it's white racism and white supremacy. All that loud, wrong, dumb shit. That's all they going to tell you. They're going to try to get you emotionally on charge, put the cables on you, and then how you out here looking crazy, sounding crazy, trying to match that white racism, white supremacy energy. It's bogus as hell. It's a fraud. And it's all going to be exposed in this age of Aquarius. It's all going to be exposed. So just get your popcorn ready. So check it out. So when you're saying about the white and the black and all of that, see this right here? Look. See this right here? Look. See this right here? Look. See? There were Moors and French, German, Dutch, other European families. See? So when we have been brainwashed over here in North America and on the planet to think when we hear the word European, we think that when we hear the word European or somebody says the word European, we thinking that European has to do with these people, the pale skinned people. Contrary to popular belief, Albions or pale skinned Europeans, they are the hybrids. You see? They're not the first Europeans. The first Europeans look like you and I. This is the first Europe. This is Germany. See, German families with names of Negro or Moorish origin. This is what Moor is. M-O-H-R, 1680. Again, look, from the book, Nature Knows No Color Line. Get this book. What does it say? It says there are over 50 or more variations of the word Moor in the European languages. What? We talking about them. There we go again with them receipts again. There we go again with them receipts again. So don't let them send you off talking about Moor is only spelled M-O-O-R or M-U-U-R. Don't let them send you off, man. Don't let them call themselves white people or you call them white people, because soon as you do, you calling them God, ruler of the land, and you're calling yourself a slave. Don't let them send you off and tell them it's racism, it's white supremacy. That narrative is dead now. It's over with. This age of Aquarius, fam, it's letting all that BS get flushed down the toilet. Because what Dr. Ben say?
M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S. We were calling ourselves Moors. M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S. We were calling ourselves Moors. M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S.
Yeah, they love bringing up Dr. Ben, but they ain't going to tell you what Dr. Ben said. Oh, you going to hear it now, though. Yeah, you going to hear it now. Yeah, you going to hear it now. See, there's over 50 or more variations of the word Moor. Don't let them tell you it's only two ways to spell Moor. M-O-O-R or M-U-U-R. That's it. And it's two kinds of Moors. Don't let them send you off with that BS. Don't let them send you off with that BS no more. This is in Germany. Here's another spelling. M-I-E-R. What? See, that's three variations right there. M-O-O-R, that's one. M-I-E-R, that's two. M-O-H-R, that's three. And these are all nobility families in Germany. So when you hear the word Moor, don't think that Moor is just one spelling or two spellings. Or when you hear the word European, the first Europeans were copper complexion, dark complexion, olive complexion, tawny complexion Moors. They were not pale-skinned people. And pale-skinned people are not white people. Albions are not white people. They're not. They're hybrid Europeans. Hybrid means they're not the original strain. They're a hybrid. They're man-made modern people. They're not the OGs. They're not the Moors. They're not Moorish Americans. You dig? Either don't let them send you off. It's over with now in this age of Aquarius anyway. It's over with. And then you come with it right here. If you got this book, pick this one up. Fire. One World, One America, Part 2. Tartarians, Antiquitech, and Lemurian Giants. It gets deeper. It say, Within each of us lies the potential to activate a personal connection to the superconsciousness called Uraeus. In ancient Egyptian texts and Kundalini in ancient Hindu yoga traditions, our innate serpent power of spiritual transcendence inhabits the base of the spine in its dormant state. When awakened, it unfurls along the spinal column to the brain, connecting individual consciousness to the consciousness of the universe. At the root of creativity and spiritual genius across innumerable cultures and civilizations. This intelligent force reveals portals that enfold time, space, and the luminous matrix of reality itself. Dr. Edward Bynum. This is what we're talking about. Dark light consciousness, melanin, super serpent power, and luminous matrix of reality. So again, are you going to start activating your God self, or you going to keep misidentifying as a crayon color? What you going to do? The choice is yours, because it's I, self, law, and master. You are the master and the student. You are that. Don't look outside yourself for the answers. You are the questions and the answers. You got all the answers inside your DNA. All of the answers are inside of us. We have been mentally conditioned to go to the church and go to a priest and ask them for salvation and ask them, what would God say? No, you are. Don't the scripture say ye are gods? That's what the scripture says, don't it? Hold up. Ain't that what the scripture say? They love talking about the scripture, but they don't pull out no receipts though. Hold up. Don't it say that? Bible scripture, ye are gods. Bible scripture, ye are gods. Oh, now you want to start tweaking, huh? Ye are gods in the Bible. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
According to Bible.com, Psalms 82-6-7 King James Version, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
But ye shall die like man and fall like one of the princes. See that? See that right there? See? So stop thinking that you not. You connected to Allah. And we're all having a divine spiritual experience, a human experience right now. We are Allah in the flesh. We are connected with Allah in the flesh. Do you understand? Allah and man are one. That's the missing link. We are having a human experience right now, connected with Allah. This is the higher self and the lower self. You ain't got to go outside yourself. You got to go inside yourself to recognize who you are. You see? You got to go inside yourself. This is why they won't. Look, real shit. Look here. This is why they promote so many different things. They want us to be stuck in this mentality like the more things that we acquire, the better off we gonna be. The more things that we pick up, the more things that we buy, we good. That ain't it, fam. Because you're gonna get to a point where you get all these so-called things and you still gonna have holes inside self. Because self don't need outside things. Self needs to go inside self to get self-healing, self-love, self-appreciation, self-respect, self-dignity, self. Not going outside of self, looking for somebody else to give us that value. You don't need nobody to validate you. You validate yourself by your own character, your own quality, how you speak, your principles that you stand on. What do you stand for? It's that part. What you stand for? Because if you don't stand for nothing, you're going to fall for any damn thing. That's what's going on outside. People outside literally can be bought. Cash App, Zelle, Venmo. They could be bought. So you looking at like, damn, you could be bought? You could be bought? You looking at somebody and they looking to get validation for their beauty. And whole time the beauty come from inside. Look, it's a quote. Where's that at? Where's that at, man? I don't even know where that book at. Let me show y'all something. It's a quote. I don't even know where it's at right now. I'm gonna show y'all this though. I want y'all to see this. Hold up. Check this out. It's crazy because it was right here. Look. It's crazy because it was right here. Look. This is one of them. This is one of them. All the Moorish women that's out there. All you beautiful Moorish women that are out there. Check this out. Have you ever done the penny test to yourself and wondered why is the penny copper complexion? Have you ever done the penny test to yourself? I'm talking to all of the Moorish women out there right now. The copper is a reflection of you and I. Your divine feminine energy is your beauty. Your divine feminine energy is your glow up. Your divine feminine energy is your superpower. You might hear men tell you that, but you got to really understand, and overstand. You don't need crazy cosmetics done to your bodies. You don't need to get a BBL crazy for your body. Your body don't even match your legs. Like it's to the point right now outside where shit is just getting ridiculous outside. It's just ridiculous outside right now. You don't need all that. Your divine feminine energy is your divine beauty. You might go outside thinking that you bumming it. Whole time, your natural divine energy is what's going to attract the man to come to you. Not all that crazy spider legs on your eyelashes. That ain't going to do it. The fake hair on your head ain't going to do it. The 25,000 different makeup kits that you put on your face ain't going to do it. That's not going to do it. Your divine feminine energy is what's going to do it. That's what's going to keep a man with a purpose. Now, if you just fucking around and you just want to get on something, then, you can find a guy that's going to do whatever you talking about. But if you dealing with a man that got a purpose, a man that got principles, a man that has real high value because he got knowledge of self, wisdom and understanding, and he on a course to greatness. And I ain't just talking about with these, I'm talking about a man that actually is driven, not by this or just your nana. I'm talking about a man that could turn that nana down because mentally you're a migraine. You're not a helpmate. I'm talking about that. Your divine feminine energy is what's going to keep that man around you coming back. Your divine femininity is what's going to keep that man. Not the 25,000 beauty products that you got. Your natural divine femininity is your super energy. You understand? That's it right there. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's your superpower. Your femininity, your divine femininity. If you go to the definition of an American, you see a noun, a native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans. See? It's the knowledge of self. That's the key. It's us collectively activating the super consciousness. That's the root of creativity and spiritual genius. This is the key to open the intelligent forces and the portals and time, space, and the luminous matrix itself. That's going inside self. The divine feminine energy and the divine masculine energy working as a team. That's the key. That's why they don't encourage Moorish men to work with Moorish women. And this is why they say the angry black woman. Remember, black is associated with anger. This is why they slap that label on our women and us as men. This is why we got to ditch the entire term of black itself as an identity. I love the color black. Like wearing the color black and my, you know what I'm saying? My car might be black or something like that. That's cool. But as an identity, no sir. No sir. This is why we got to dump that word out of our mentality as far as an identity. You got to dump that word because it got too many negative connotations attached to it. Think about it. Somebody blackball you. Now you out of business. Somebody blackmail you. Now you under blackmail. Somebody put you on the blacklist. Now you can't get in the spot nowhere because your name has been put in a blacklist. You've been blackballed. You've been blackmailed. You get it. Release the black spell. It's toxic. It's poison. It means the absence of light. The absence of intelligence. This is what black means. The absence of life. Why would you want to identify with the absence of life? Wow. That's crazy. So, I hope y'all got something from this beam out. Time be flying on these beam outs, G. Be flying on these beam outs. I swear. I swear this shit be flying on these beam outs. I be thinking I'll be having more time than I got. I be like, damn, this shit flying by already? It's already flying by, man. I'm telling y'all though. I appreciate all y'all that tune in.
Teeth isolated me from the world. I trusted clear choice. Whether you can.
They wanna. I appreciate all y'all that tune in though. All y'all real ones out there, I appreciate all y'all that tune in. Whether I know you personally or know you at all, I appreciate all y'all that's out there. Know what I'm saying? All y'all, worldwide, down south, west coast, east coast, up north, overseas, all y'all out there that's critical thinkers, salute. If you stand up out there, I salute you. If you take care of your children, I salute you. If you trying to work it out with your BM, salute you. Because you doing it not just for her, but for the children too. Shout out to Brooklyn. If you doing it, if you sticking with your baby daddy or your husband or whatever, I salute you. Because it's going to take that for the children to see like, man, I got a mother and a father inside the house. I'm getting both sides. Boston in here heavy. Salam. So salute to all y'all. All y'all on the islands out there. Jamrock, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Trinidad, Tobago, Barbados, the Bahamas, St. Lucia. All y'all out there in Central America. Virginia, Islam. All y'all out there that's standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Salute, much love, stay focused. Don't fall victim to the trap. Go inside yourself, Moors. That's your superpower. Divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy, working together. That's the yin and the yang. Salute, salam. Yeah.